and welcome to the Homemade Podcast Sports. This is your host, Jay Pops.
And welcome back to the Homemade Podcast of Sports with your host, Jay Pops. Guys, today's date is September 8th, 2021. It is my wife's birthday. And guys, if you did not know, my wife's name is, say her nickname here. Her nickname is BB. So if you guys could kindly give her a warm Aggie happy birthday shout out, I would greatly appreciate it. Once again, happy birthday to my beautiful wife, beautiful wife. That's also a mother of 3 kids. It is her birthday. She has turned 34 years old. Yes, people, 34. So once again, man, shout out to you. I love you. And I pray that you see many more. Okay? So, on this latest edition of the Homemade Podcast Sports, guys, it's hashtag beat the heck out of Colorado week. I'm going to say that once again. It's hashtag beat the heck out of Colorado week. In this latest edition of this episode, we'll go over a couple of things. We're going to talk about Demond Demas because I'm so tired of hearing the term of this here. Oh, Demond Demas going to transfer. I'm so tired of hearing that because the young man has not seen the field. I promise you this. I don't hear any of this going on in Alabama, nor Ohio State, in Oklahoma, things of that matter. Those guys wait their turns, okay? They wait their turns. They're behind many others. The thing about Demond Demas is that I'm going to read this here, and as you guys can see on the screen, this is words from Jimbo Fisher himself. This is not from me, okay? So to start off the show, we're going to do some breaking news. Jimbo Fisher on Demond Demas. The receiver is playing well and learning well. Tomball, Texas, wide receiver Demond Demas arrived at Texas A&M in the class of 2020 as one of the most heralded recruits the Aggies have signed, despite missing his senior season due to being ineligible after transferring. The 5-star wideout was ranked as the number 25 overall prospect in the class per the industry-generated 247 Sports Composite. During his first season on campus, though the 6'3", 180-pounder did not have a huge impact, he played in 4 of the Aggies' 10 games and had 1 pass thrown his way but did not record a reception. Now, a redshirt freshman, Demas is hoping to have a bigger role in 2021. However, though he saw some action in the opener on Saturday night against Kent State, there was only 1 pass play during his time on the field. The other 9 were running plays. I've seen it. I was there to witness it. Demas had a strong spring campaign with the team, but missed much of fall camp, with a foot injury. In fact, he only returned to action 2 weeks before the season opened. Fisher said the timeline of the injury should see Demas better able to contribute going forward. He just got back to practice about 2 weeks before the first game, Texas A&M head coach Jimbo Fisher said during Wednesday's SEC conference call, while pointing out that it is usually a 6-week recovery for that type of injury. Part of Demas' recovery time was obviously before he returned to practice, but he still should find himself in better position to contribute the further he gets from the time he was injured. Fisher knows that the former elite prospect must be frustrated, but he also believes Demas' time is coming. I've been saying that for the longest. Please be patient. That young man's time is coming. His time will come in the Colorado game. We saw a little bit of him in the game on Saturday. He just didn't catch any passes, nor was any passes thrown his way. That's fine. He saw the field way more than what he seen the field on last year. You guys have to understand that. This young man is coming back, okay? He's going to come back. He's going to make an impact. I believe this game coming up, he will make an impact. and I believe Baylor Cup will make an impact. This is not a Kent State type of game. I understand it's Colorado. Colorado haven't done really much over there in the Pac-12, but it's still a D1 opponent in the Pac-12, and it's a non-conference game, okay? Once again, it's in Kent State. I'm not trying to crap on Kent State here, but Colorado is better than Kent State, okay? He played in some of the game and was ready to play and was willing, Fisher said of Demas, 10 plays against Kent State. He's doing fine, Fisher added. Demas is doing nothing wrong. He's playing well and learning well. Texas A&M faces Colorado this weekend on the road in Denver. Despite being a visiting team, the number 5 Aggies are favored by 17 points. If A&M takes a big lead, as many predict, Demas could see even more action against the Buffaloes and could potentially see his first collegiate reception. Either way, it seems Fisher is high on Demas' future in maroon and white. He spent the spring praising the young wideout, just like many of us. He really came a long way, Fisher said of Demas' performance this spring, adding also that the wideout had been outstanding during spring ball. Veteran wide receiver Nia Smith also praised his younger counterpart in this spring too. I definitely like the progress that Demas is starting to bring to the table, Smith said at the time. He's definitely matured. You can definitely see his play start to elevate because of his maturity. I feel like he has a great opportunity to go ahead and show the world what he's capable of. Once again, trust me, his time is coming. We've all been waiting for it. Hell, even Jimbo Fisher has been waiting for it. Nia Smith is another one, as well as many others. The guy also that said that it's a couple of passes that needs to start going Demas' way is Jalen Watermeyer himself. Once again, I believe in this Colorado game, we will see Demond Demas make an impact. We will see how good he really is. Nobody really knew that the young man was recovering from a foot injury, to be honest with you. All right, because I know I did not know that. I did not know that, okay? But once again, I seen him in that game. He was ready. He was running routes. That's all Jimbo has to see, and Demond Demas has to see it himself. Can he run routes in an actual game? Once again, he stayed out there way more than what he was on the field last year. All right? So, moving forward, let's talk about some things here. Let's talk about this Texas A&M defense against the Colorado. Let's talk about this Texas A&M offense against this Colorado defense. All right? So, we're going to go over some things here. So, this is the total offense for Texas A&M. Go down the line here. Let some things pull up. And this is a new format that I want to use with you guys, to let you guys, just kind of see it yourself, stuff like that on what I'm looking at. So this is the total offense. As of right now, once again, granted we play Kent State. I don't need nobody to tell me that. Texas A&M has the number 4 offense in the nation. I'm going to say that once again. Texas A&M has the number 4 offense in the nation. 595 yards is what the Aggies were able to muster. All right, 6.95 yards a pop. 7.83 yards a pop. 4 offensive touchdowns. Of course, 595 yards a game right now. Only one game played. They are above the likes of Ole Miss, Florida, and Alabama. Say that once again. They're above the likes of Florida, Ole Miss, and Alabama. I named those teams there, specifically Ole Miss and Alabama, because those are the 2 teams that everyone thinks we're going to lose to. So, hey. But anywho, that's our total offense. What was the problem last year when we came out against Vanderbilt? We couldn't do squat. This year we come out against Kent State. Yes, it's a much lesser opponent. Kent State is just about on the same level as Vanderbilt though, because Vandy lost to somebody. That was the FCS team, and I think Kent State maybe looked better than them. But hey, Let someone else tell it. Vanderbilt's still an SEC team. So let's talk about the total defense that they'll be going up against. So this is number 4 offense against Colorado's 24th ranked defense. Number 4 against the 24th ranked defense. They gave up about 256 yards, 4.27 yards of play, 1 offensive touchdown, and one opponent's touchdown. 256 yards a game, of course. So this is, once again, the number 4 offense against the 24th ranked defense. And I like to talk about some stats here, man. Let's get off into this. All right, so third down percentage. Texas A&M, once again, owns the third down percentage rate. Once again, I have no clue what these guys work on in the offseason. Looks like for 2 years now, we've worked on third down percentage. We're number 1 in the country right now. I'm going to say that once again. We're number 1 in the country at the moment in third down percentage. Have no clue of how that happened. But, hey, we are number 1 in the country in third down percentage. This is the reason why I've made my predictions about this team, where they're going to go, how many games they're going to lose, and things of that nature, man. So Colorado, third down percentage, they are 15th in the country with 3 out of 14. They gave up only 3 third down conversions with a .214 percentage rating. So granted, Colorado didn't play anybody neither. Both teams are going to be testing each other. This is when I think Jimbo and Mike Elko get to open up the playbook just a little bit wider than what they did against Kent State. Colorado for sure is going to open up their whole playbook. All right, I'm going to say that once again. Colorado for sure is going to open up their whole playbook. This is when the defense will get tested, and this is when the offense will get tested. That's why I say I believe in this game here alone, we will see a lot of personnel getting used. We will see a lot of packages we didn't see in the Kent State game, for sure. You guys just have to sit back and watch. You got to sit back and watch. Okay. So let's go to completion percentage. Let's see what Haynes King ranks in here. So completion percentage, Texas A&M is 68 in the country. Yes, of course, we all know we have to clean some things up here. 21 out of 34 with a .618 percentage rating. That's not too bad at all, in my opinion, because you completed most of your passes. Like I said, that's 21 out of 34. I think Haynes King was like 20 out of 33, if I'm not mistaken, in that game. And of course, Zach Calzada had a throw as well. So that all adds up in the completion percentage ranking, in which I don't have a problem with. I don't have a problem with that at all. So fewest penalties. We're going to see how disciplined Texas A&M is at the moment. And this is another one that I know for sure need to clean up, which is penalties, so far as like holding and stuff like that. And it was one call that I want to mention in that game that the referees did not call on Kent State. And that was the pass interference, in which that would have been Haynes King third touchdown pass. If I'm not mistaken, third touchdown pass to Caleb Chapman. That would have been the third one, but the referees didn't call pass interference for whatever reason there. I have no clue why they didn't call it. But Texas A&M is is 68 in the fewest penalties category. We had about 6 penalties in that game. That's why I say we have to clean up a lot of things going forward so far as the penalties and stuff like that. This team knows what it has to do, and it has to clean it up, man. It's got to, if we're going to keep on going forward like that. But that was just the first game jitters. Just the first game jitters. You have to get that out. You have to let the team be the team. So, first down offense. Texas A&M is 15 in the country. 14. No. They had 29 first downs accounted for to start the season. I'm going to say that once again. Texas A&M is 15th in the country with 29 first downs made. That is a lot of first downs, man. If you guys can remember that highlight that they're going to continue to show, and I'm going to show some highlights of that first game here, when I finish this up and stuff. But you can see that it is a different offense. This offense moves faster. It's at a faster pace now. I know a lot of people don't want to believe that by just looking at the time of possession. I know. But this offense moved a lot faster than what I seen last year. Jimbo Fisher knows that the offense had to get faster. He just wanted, and he's willing to adapt to it. He's going to adapt with his pro-style offense, though. And I have no problem with that because the running backs, they are tremendous, man. They are tremendous. But Texas A&M is 15th in first down offense. So let's go to Colorado's first down defense. I told you, man, it's going to be the offense against this defense here. So first down defense, Colorado ranks 32nd in the 32nd overall with about 15 giving up on the first down defense. So you got to think to yourself, if that's the 15th ranked first down offense going against the 32nd ranked first down defense, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Do I believe the point spread is going to be by 17? I honestly don't. I can see Texas A&M with everybody coming back, which is starters on defense as well, and a lot of guys that's going to get some playing time this game. I could possibly see Texas A&M winning by like 28 to 31 points again, man. I'm not even much going to lie to you. I can possibly see a shutdown game of where it was supposed to be 3 in this last game. It could be 3 in this game. It could be either 3 or 10 points given up in this game. Fewer rushing yards, because I know a lot of people have something to say about the rushing yards they gave up. Fewer rushing yards, fewer passing yards. I believe, and this is not the maroon glasses on, I believe that this defense is capable of doing everything that they're supposed to do. I believe that this offense is capable of doing everything they're supposed to do. Reason why I say that is because Haynes King is not afraid to throw the ball up in the air. Now, he's got to learn how to throw that ball away now. But he's not afraid to take chances. He's going to take risks. Jimbo Fisher doesn't have a problem with that. It's just a simple fact of knowing when you need to throw the ball away. So now we're going to go to this passing offense. So passing offense, Texas A&M is 35th in the country right now with 292 yards, 13.9 yards in attempt, 2 passing touchdowns, of course, and 292 yards a game. Of course, they're going to go by that. And which is going to say a lot, man. That's going to say a whole lot. Passing yards allowed for Colorado. So passing yards allowed for Colorado. And if I have to go down this far, Colorado, to see how many passing yards they've given up, That means it's going to be a long day for Colorado. It's going to be a very long day. And from what I'm looking at, man, they might be on the third page. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. Where are you at, Colorado? Oh, here we go. Look, see, if I had to go that far down, it's going to be a long day. So Colorado, passing yards given up. I'm sorry about that. Passing yards given up, Colorado, 78 in the country. 24 out of 42 passing attempts, 236 yards allowed. Only one passing touchdown, but 236 yards given up. There's 78 in the country. I expect Haynes King to have a phenomenal passing day to where Zach Calzada, and I said that for the last game, I expect Zach Calzada to come in this game early in the third quarter. That's how much of being up so big early I expect A&M to be. I expect that. So, rushing offense. As you guys know, we might be number 2 or number 3 in the country. No, we're not. Apparently, there's more guys in front of us. Wow. So, rushing offense. Texas A&M is 14th in the country with 42 rushes, 303 yards, 7.21 yards of rush, 2 rushing touchdowns. That's a lot of rushing yards. And the guys right now that's rushing the ball, A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. I know a lot of guys are going to hate me for this, but they remind me so much of that Georgia style of running when they had a 2-back set, which was which was Nick Chubb and Sony Michel. I think that's their name. Yeah, Sony Michel. Those guys were so electric with that 2-back set to where I think going forward on this one, we're going to be electric with 2-back set. And there's going to be a lot of people that can't stop that, man. I honestly think that. So, rushing yards allowed, Colorado is number 6 in the country with 18 rushing attempts and 20 yards. That's pretty good, depending on who they played. They were supposed to do that. And I believe that they had all of their starters, I believe. So they were supposed to do that. So they're number 6 in the country, and they're going up against the number 14th ranked rushing attack. Now, if Colorado slows down its rushing attack, that is when we will have to see Haynes King put on a show, in which I know he can. But I don't see Colorado stopping this rushing attack. That's just me. Okay, let me keep going on here. I'm almost done here, guys. So the red zone offense. And this is where we have to get a lot of work done, man, because we were down in that red zone twice and turned the ball over 2 times. I know that for sure. That is something that I need to see Haynes King work on a lot going forward, is that red zone offense. Jimbo Fisher himself as well, and Darryl Dickey, they have to be willing to run zone reads in the red zone. You don't have to pass the ball every red zone drive. You do not have to do that. I understand we got Jalen Watermeyer. That's fine with me. But we do not have to pass the ball on every red zone attempt. You don't. You just don't, man. You can run the ball in or just do a zone read. Where are we at here? Come on, Texas A&M, where are you at? Excuse me again for 1 second while I find these guys in here. Nowhere in here. They don't even have us listed. I think they don't have us listed is because I don't think we scored them in red zone touchdowns. That's okay. We're gonna move around. We're gonna move along to the red zone defense for Colorado and see what they actually have. You know, that's fine. We'll keep moving along here. I'm not gonna stop the show. Come on, Colorado. Where is that red zone defense at? Okay, here we go. So red zone defense, Colorado is number 2 in the country where they did not give up any. That's why I say we're going to have to get better at these red zones because I know for sure that we had about 2 turnovers in that red zone. I know that for sure. And we're going to have to get a whole lot better going up against teams going forward. So let's go to this. So scoring offense. So we're going to go to scoring offense here. Scoring offense, we're 31st in the country with about 41 points, which is good because scoring offense last year, it was not as good, man. So this is a huge step in going in the right direction to me. This is a huge step in going in the right direction, man. If we're going to run with the bigger programs, we're going to have to score some points. At the same time, we're going to have to play some defense. You know, we're going to have to do that. Colorado scoring defense is 12th in the country with only 7 points given up, which is doing good. It's doing good. So we're going to have to see, like I say, what we have going up against these teams with stuff like that. So team passing efficiency. So I hate when they're not showing me these things right away. So I know we're in here for the team passing efficiency. Team passing efficiency, we're 75th in the country with a 129.79 pass efficiency rating, which is pretty decent, you know, being that it was Haynes King's first game out there. So that's a little bit of what I expected, you know, despite the turnovers and things of that nature. So let's go to Colorado's team passing efficiency on defense. See what we're going up against. Colorado is 45th in the country with a 107.44. So they may just make things a little bit difficult for Haynes King that shouldn't worry any of us. It doesn't worry me a whole lot. It's not going to worry me. So let's go to time of possession. See what A&M has. I know a lot of you guys kind of like the time of possession, but then again, a lot of you guys didn't like that time of possession. Texas A&M is 13th in the country with time of possession. Like I said, that shouldn't worry any of you guys, in which I know for sure that will be pretty good, going forward, all right? So that's not anything to worry about. We will still control the ball because we are going to have a heavy two-back running the rotation set, man, and that's that. So that's what I have stat-wise for you guys. The predicted score that I'm going to go with, and this is just me. I say Texas A&M wins this game because we already scored 41. We know what that defense has. I believe Leon O'Neal will get another interception in this game, but it will be somebody else that will get another interception. Also, nobody's going to challenge Jalen Jones until I believe the Alabama game comes up. That's when they're going to really start challenging him. But with that being said, I believe the predicted score for this game alone, we will finally see Texas A&M go over 50 points. It will be probably like a 55-10 type of game. That's why I'm calling for Zach to get in the game pretty early. I believe Demas will touch the ball pretty early, and I believe Baylor Cup will see action in this game. All right, that's just me, guys. That is me. I believe it's 55-10, and we continue to go about our business. That's just that. All right, so on this here clip, yeah, I know this is a pretty long podcast. That's okay. And I just thank all of you guys for tuning in with me, and I thank all of you guys for all of the support that you guys have given me. And please, man, hit that subscribe button. Continue to subscribe. I want to go to Haynes King highlights and let you guys just see a little bit of it, because, hey, man, we saw some glimpses. It was pretty good. All right. So I just want to let you guys witness it for yourself. All right.
Inside handoff, Spiller, big hole, breaks the tackle, breaks two. Inside the 30, down to the 27, give him 24 yards. Coming near side, pass is caught, and Elliott Smith, touchdown. Play fake, nowhere to go, so Crum will take it himself. Crum to the 20. He'll run out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
A lot of bells and whistles deep inside the red zone for Kent State.
Crum keeps it and is slammed to the ground. So a 30-yard field goal. Kick is on the way. And Andrew Glass in his first kick at the collegiate level splits the uprights at 7-3 here at Bryan College Station.
King did a great job in drive one of this young career.
Well, the fortunate bounce certainly helps out Texas A&M with outstanding field position. He'll hand it off to Spiller, and he's inside the 35. He picks up a dozen yards on that carry.
Safety closes on it. King just airmailed it.
A 49-yard field goal attempt on the way from Seth Small, and it's good. The young man has converted 80% of his field goals over the last 2 years.
Threes aren't going to cut it with what this young man, this new quarterback, is doing already.
Wide open near side, big catch. Marquez Cooper out to the 45-yard line, and here we go. They got that first down after a pickup of 20.
The 3 Bs of receiving at the tight end position, that young man has all of them.
Averaged almost 5 catches a game last year. King, this is what he can do. A danger with great speed. Turns the corner, gets out over the 30 to the 33-yard line.
He's demanding, he's not demeaning, but he coaches him up, and that young man can take it.
King flushed out of the pocket. Throws on the run.
See, that's what we're going to do.
Makes the catch. First down, Texas A&M at the 48, a 13-yard pickup. Third down and 10. Pressure comes, they pick it up, and King sees a little bit of a hole, dancing around. Still running. He's going to run for a first down. My goodness. King tripped up and dropped right there. That'll be a loss of 4 on the play.
He drifted upfield right into the mouth of that safety.
King, third down. All day to throw, and Anaya Smith followed the hook targets. Inside the 40 down to the 36-yard line. That'll move the chains.
He seems to be a little bit different than most guys who can run the tempo.
NCAAs. Back in the air now, but is picked off by Kent State. They snuff out the drive. They'll have it at the 21-yard line. Elvis Hines comes up with the interception.
This is the first time that we saw King kind of force the ball. If it doesn't work, throw it out of bounds.
True freshman Bryce Foster in there at center. We expected to see him early, and that has been the case. Out of the I formation, they hand it off right side. First down, and then some for Spiller out to the 25-yard line. On first down, 4-man rush. Anaya Smith breaks the tackle inside the 40. Gain of 24 yards, brought down by Dean Clark. Aggies put up 275 yards of offense here in the first half. Gains 4 of his last 5. That one is picked off again by Elvis Hines, his second tonight. Empty set, 5-receiver look. Crum, though, will keep it at the first down and more. Crum walked about the 40-yard line. Flags come in.
It definitely was a run look to the right side right there.
Pocket stands tall, going to the end zone. Nobody there, and it's intercepted. A touchback in the end zone as Leon O'Neal comes up with the interception to stop the Golden Flashes. Some say he could be the first tight end to go. And they go right back to him. Makes the catch inside Kent State territory at the 46-yard line from the near hash. And that one will split the uprights. Second down at 9. Pressure comes. Crum feels it, but nowhere to run. A defensive front that's missing 2 of their best guys in McKinley Jackson and Michael Clements, who are suspended indefinitely. They've held up pretty well today.
Johnson coming from the left to the right and was out of time with his blockers.
From this time over the middle, picked off. Leon O'Neal, some redemption. He's to midfield. He's got some blockers. O'Neal will take it to the end zone. 85 yards.
The adjustment that Texas A&M has made, they bring a safety late, and that safety was Leon O'Neal, and then Kent State thinks they can throw a run-pass option, the pass portion of that behind the safety, and O'Neal would have none of it. And we talked to Mike Elko this week, movement and relocating offensive linemen to a different point of attack.
Working off the left side. Here goes the speedster, A.J. Nobody in the building's going to catch him. Touchdown, Texas A&M. 63 yards.
Hit cam, and right there it's over. You can see that other guys chasing were starting to lose ground, not gain it. You don't gain ground. Your eyes are really lighting up right here.
Here's King. His eyes are lined up, trying to go deep. Has a man. Passes. Caught. Caleb Chapman down to the 20. 55 yards on the throw and catch. with another interception. This one on a deflected pass.
There's a new sheriff in town pulling the trigger. Haynes King has a little bit to learn.
Down goes Crump. And they replicated here today, and boy, what a sight it has been. Haynes King, freshman, nowhere to go, and he's dropped. They can get a first down, but there's not a whole lot of room down there. It's about the 1 yard line. Third down coming up, pass over the middle. They may not even need to worry about it. They get 6 instead. Nia Smith, 14 yards out, his second touchdown of the night.
It's a little bit of time. The middle receiver starts there, but then you have to go to that next window, and that's why King had to wait a little bit longer.
Handful of Division I basketball offers, but had already committed to commit to Kent State. They kept that commitment. Big ball on the right side. Williams still on his feet, breaks a couple of more tackles, driving down to the 30-yard line. A huge gain for Kent State and Williams. 8 carries, 73 yards. A keeper by the quarterback, Colin Schlee, will get him in the end zone. So the first touchdown of the night by Kent State.
He does a great job of sticking it in there and riding that down inside forever. How much production did he lose? We showed that graphic earlier. Almost all the past numbers because onside carries.
A.J. turns the corner to the goal line. He'll be knocked out of bounds just shy of that line. It'll be first and goal now for the Aggies. A 30-yard scamper. A.J. stays in the game. They're going to let him cap off this drive after that big run that set it up. And another touchdown on the board for Texas A&M. The second TD of the night for A.J. Carries 44 yards on the ground on this drive. Caps it off from a yard out. Good drive. Next, and then it's Iowa and Maryland back-to-back. Schlee trying to spin out of trouble. Nowhere to go. Third down and goal from the 1. They will lose 9.
And that goes with the quarterback, goes with his receivers, and I think ran 4 routes and 2 interceptions.
Another interception here. Flag in the middle of the line of scrimmage. But Kent State will have the football. I believe that was in the area of holding. We'll wait just a moment. Bill Bolton comes up with that pick. Glass hits the upright. He missed it. A 24-yard miss to end this game.
And that was the ball game. That was just some highlights from this past Saturday. Like I say, guys, please hit that subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner if you guys don't mind. I love all of you guys. Hashtag Giggle Magazine, and I will be back on tomorrow. Hashtag Giggle.
And thank you guys for tuning in to the hashtag Homemade Podcast Sports. Please, guys, subscribe to the YouTube page and also follow me on Twitter at JPops, on Instagram at JPops, and also on Facebook at hashtag Homemade Podcast Sports. Thank you guys once again. Hashtag Giggle Magazine.